Good morning, you guys. Or is it afternoon? I think it's afternoon already on a Saturday. How are you guys doing? It's Tammy from Alternative Visions. I'm so happy to be here. I got to be careful. I got a white cloth on my table. Very silky. I light my incense and stuff, and it's like ashes fly everywhere. Just clearing my cards. Clear you guys. My Palo Santo. My crystals. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. I am here to give you a reading. I don't know where Spirit wants me to go yet. They've been kind of driving me towards like divine masculine, divine feminine readings. How about we give that divine feminine reading, okay? Because, hey, divine feminine, you want to know, right? What's up? What is up? Which deck, Spirit? Which deck do you want me to use? Okay. They said to get some energies out first. So I have Colette Baron Reed's deck, the Oracle of the Seven Energies. So Spirit, let's look at divine feminine at this time. Let's see what's up with divine feminine. If you guys hear a little ching-a-ling-a-ling, that's my dog. She just such a sweetie pie. I'm gonna have to I put out a video of her with her personality, and it had so many hits on it. I've had, it's in the hundreds right now, a lot of hundreds. So many people have viewed it. People have actually shared it because it was really funny. It was just me talking to her, and she was talking back, and it was so funny. She spoiled my my child has started feeding her by hand, so she won't eat unless you feed her piece by piece by hand, and she will argue with you until you do it. Yeah, I had a lot of hits on that. All right, give me just 1 second. Heavenly Father, help me to be a clear channel for the collective. Please put me in divine feminine's energy. Protect me and keep me safe. Only the divine's hand can come through. Divine messages. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we have here for divine feminine. What is divine feminine's energy at this point in time? I keep hearing the word empowered. Self-empowerment. Congratulations to you guys who have really been working on yourselves. Very proud of you. Oh my gosh. These 4 cards flipped out together, and the first thing I saw was this butterfly. This butterfly has been in a cage, okay? And it's coming out now. this butterfly is finally emerging. So you may have been in a cocoon most of this year, working through issues, healing, healing, and more healing. And even when you thought you were done healing, there was still more to go, right? Well, guess what? It's time. You are now coming out the butterfly. And there's more than one of you. To me, this is almost like mother, child. There's a young butterfly up on the top of this cage. Must have come out ahead of you. There's spirits all around protecting, all around. See in this card? I read the cards intuitively, you guys. Unless spirit guides me to the book to read it, I will read it. However, that is what I'm firmly getting that off this card. Spirit is all around you. There are also a lot of stars. They're around your child as much as they are around you also. Yes. And what is cool too, which I don't know if you can see it, on the bottom here, there's all these clouds. This is what you're coming out of. You're rising up out of it into the heavens where the stars are all around there. I feel that you and your child are so gifted, and you pay attention to that, you guys, so you can guide your children in ways that you can ask spirit to help you guide your children. I've come up with games for mine to help her tune in to her empathic side, and there's other games I've made up too. Maybe I'll just put that all together. Oh, I've never seen this card before. So when I get new decks, you guys, I don't look at the cards. I don't. I might glance at them, but I don't read up on them, nothing. So when I see cards I haven't pulled before, it's just like, whoa, it's like a new surprise every time. That's what I love about my tarot decks. So in this one, this is called Into Me I See. That's where Divine Feminine is at right now. You have gone within. You see yourself. You stand in your power. You stand in your beauty. Look at this card. Look at her. Look at those beautiful wings. You've earned your wings. Just as much as the butterfly, you are awakened. And these wings look like they're not even attached to her back. They're of the mind. They're of spirit messages. You are surrounded by spirit. Spirit is totally giving you messages, continuous messages. Again, the stars are along the bottom of her. Hold on one second, you guys. There you go. There you go. Okay, sorry. My dog's asking for more food. She's so spoiled. Okay. If you hear crunching, it's just my baby. Yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You see her over there. I put a couple pieces down for her. Anyway, healing the heart. So you guys, some of you are still working on this, healing the heart. It does take time. Something I heard a while ago was like how long your relationship was. Sometimes the grieving process can take like half of the years you were together or whatever. For those of you who have been in like 50-year marriages with your divine and they split, I can't imagine 20-something years of, healing. However, I know a lot of divine feminines. You guys have a really important purpose in this world. And so you need to be alone at this time. Some of you will have partners. Some of the twins or, sacred counterpart, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to use titles, but I am in this reading, Divine Feminine. we're all divine in some ways. Yes, Spirit said yes. As long as you're pure of heart in all your intentions of things you do, please ignore my dog back there. She's staring at me. She wants more food. Spirit is telling me, continue to love yourself and nurture yourself as you do others. You will experience so much love and healing. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for the interruption. Here you go. Okay, go on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. She won't eat from her bowl. She refuses. Hold on. What is really cool here? You guys are shifting, okay? Into the new world we come, right? You have accepted your beautiful self. You have accepted your dark side, your shadow side. You are the healing the heart. Spirit's helping you with this because I'm hearing there's this balancing that is going on. And some of you have already been through this where you've balanced your masculine, feminine, because you've been away from your DM for a while, right? So this year, and some of you 2 or 3 years, this year especially though, has been really about bringing the two together, okay, and becoming one. And healing the heart, this is Spirit helping you to integrate the masculine and feminine side of yourself so you can be a balanced entity that will help the planet in its ascension and the people on the planet, because there's going to be many coming up behind you. Now hold on. I feel a new energy coming forward. No Oreo. Okay, so Spirit is speaking of some of you that have gone through some illness, some sickness. Okay, there's 2 sets of you. Some of you have gone through an illness. Some of you, it's been serious because this divine masculine, this broken heart that you've been trying to heal from, it was extremely painful what you went through. Extremely painful. Almost took you out. Some of you almost took you out. You just couldn't handle the pain, but you made it through. But in essence, you became ill. Some of you, Spirit wants you to know that that will be lifted. Another group of you, divine feminines, there is Spirit wants you to know that you need to get rid of those toxic behaviors you have. There's some of you divine feminines have bad habits. I don't know if you're smoking, drinking, eating bad, overthinking still. You know what your habit is. Spirit wants you to not focus on the habit so much as to when you have the craving to do that thing. Some of you are spendthrifts. You bring in the money and then you go and spend it. Spirit wants you to hold off, hold off, hold off. So just like an addict, okay? When addicts have their cravings, when they're trying to in recovery, that's when you should go in and speak to spirit. If you're out on the town, you've got to, first off, you have to get rid of the people around you that draw you to doing that bad thing. You have to get rid of them. All people in your life that would make you head towards that road or bring you up to where you're feeling anxious, okay, where you need another cigarette or you need to have another beer or whatever your choice of drink is, or you need to go do more drugs. You need to clear your life of these people. I'm picking up on some DFs that are in their masculine energy also. I'm sorry, I meant masculines who are in their divine feminine energies. There's also another group of you, a third group. This Healing the Heart card has a lot of messages to it. You're still a little bit stuck in your head. Your DM keeps popping up in your head. You don't want him back, but if he approached you, you don't know. You're unsure. Even though he's crossed the line. It's done. It's over. You've come to acceptance of it. But if your DM approached you, you don't know if you're strong enough to be able to say no. Spirit wants you to know they won't allow DM to come back until you are ready. That's what divine timing's all about. They want to know that you are strong enough and capable. It's not a question of, well, am I supposed to take him back? I want to do what's right by spirit. I hear that a lot. Personally, I've been there. No, you don't have to take him back. I want you to focus on, I really don't want you to go backwards and think of the relationship, but if you're really stuck in your head, think about this. Were you truly happy? I know the connection. I understand the love you felt, how you just couldn't stop giving to this person. But in essence, if you seriously think about it, how many times did they leave? Only to be with other women, and then they would come back. I'm not going to sit here and allow excuses for the DM. Well, he was a commitment phobic. Well, he was this. Well, he was that. Well, he was really fearful. The energies were too strong for him. Bullshit. You are a human being. Well, you're a spirit living a human being experience, right? You are a divine feminine. And it is so important for you to understand. Some of these DMs were here to awaken you. Yes, you love them. Some of you, yes, you were supposed to be together in this life. That's why the heartbreak was so terrible. almost unsurvivable, right? Insurpassable. But you did it. You did it. You made it. You're on the other side of it. You're strong. You were courageous to walk away. You were courageous. Some of you are confused on who walked away from who because of the way it all went down. Some of you were able to speak your truth to your divine masculine. You were able to tell him, this is who you are to me. This is who I am to you. And here's the things that I know about you that I've never expressed to you. For fear of rejection, for fear of abandonment. Right? Right, DFs? I know. I get it. I understand. How does it feel to be an option? How does it feel that your person walked away, especially this last time, walked away, found someone else, chose that other person, and when your next steps were to get married, your next steps were to move in, and they found this new person, and within a very short period of time, after you spent years working through this stuff with this person, your DM, and they chose another person who has a lot of money, beautiful home, money, toys, all the things that they can have in the world, all those material possessions. They're good at pretending, right? Smooth talkers, faking the love just to have what they want. A lot of them are borderline narcissistic. Some of them are very narcissistic. Sadly, they were to work through that. They chose not to. And now Spirit's turning them. Spirit is touching their heart. But you DFs are supposed to move forward. Some of you, very few. So if you're watching this reading, it may not be you, okay? There's very few of you. Your DM comes back. Your issues weren't as many or as deep cutting. You will end up back together with your DM if you allow it. I do see some of you taking them back. Some of you have one last round because there's one last thing that you're to teach your DM. It's almost like you need that finale also, because you need to know for sure. The majority of you, you're done. They will come back. They will leave that person they're with, or that person will oust them. They'll screw up. Some of them are going to purposely screw up, walk away from that other person because they're good at that, right? They're good at that. And they know how to walk away, leaving a door open. You've experienced this, correct? They need to know. They need to know. They need to know how you are, who, what have you been doing? Some of them are bold. I pick up their bold energy. They ask you all these questions. What have you been doing? Who you been seeing? As if they've been in a relationship with you. None of your business who I've been seeing, what I've been doing. Where have you been for the last year, year and a half, 2 years, some of you more? Why? Why are you waiting? Life is so short. Stop waiting. Stop now. You're working on your self-worth. What value do you have? You have been nothing but a loving and kind person your whole life. You have given, overgiven in every relationship. So that's something to look at. Why? Why do you overgive? Why do you need someone else's approval? The only approval you need is God and yourself. You've got you. You can handle you. You've got it all under control. You've got this. You can take care of yourself. Even if you're feeling so fearful. Oh my God, I'm going to be alone the rest of my life. Stop. Stop. You're never alone. Never. I always love it. Alone. Split the word. A-L. Add another L. O-N-E. All one. We are all connected. There is so much that divine feminines do for others, and the betrayal that you have felt throughout your life has been tremendous. Tremendous. Like I can feel the tears just wanting to pour out of my eyes right now, and Spirit's helping me to stay strong. It's really, really, oh my God, I don't want to feel that. I've been there. I felt it. And I can still feel some of your energies as very, very, like if you go there, you know you still have more to cry. Okay? As the emotions come up, some of you, you're doing really well, and then all of a sudden he pops in your head, or she, sorry. I keep using the genders because I'm talking about divine feminine, but you guys know the rules. You know, you're in your head and you're like, oh, I'm doing well. I haven't thought about him in days. You know, I'm doing fine. Or maybe you haven't thought about him all day. But you're just going about your life, and all of a sudden they pop in and you're like, oh, I don't want to think about him. Why do I got to think about him again? Well, there may be some emotions still that you need to, it's part of that healing of your heart. Okay? There's a hole there where the heart is, and she's touching it with her fingers. And she's also nude on this card, and there's these green wings all around her, even on her wrist here. These are the angels just covering you with their blessings and their love and their light. And as you see the lights on her hand, the little orbs here, it just shows me the healing that Spirit, when you touch your heart, when you are healing yourself, it's okay to touch your heart. Put your hand on your heart and just breathe in love and send it to your heart. Literally, like inhale the love like a pink light, and then send it down your arms into whatever you're touching, into your heart, and really feel it. Feel it going through you. Spirit is going to work with you to help that. You feel like you need to cry, you need to cry. You need to just allow the emotions to work through you so you can learn about the filtering aspects of your empathic side, okay? So a lot of us have empathic abilities. Everyone walking the planet is an empath. Some just choose not to focus on it. But you Divine Feminines definitely know about your empathic side. You've always felt other people's emotions, got confused because you didn't know where you were anymore. And until you were alone, you had to rediscover who you were as you began to let go of toxic people in your life, toxic men, toxic old relationships, sometimes family members. It's been really, really difficult for you, okay? Now, the next card that came out, you know, my heart goes to you guys. I don't want to just cut it off there, because when I talk about heart stuff, I could talk about heart stuff for days and days and months and weeks and years. And I don't want to seem insincere or what is it, disgenuine, ingenuine. I really, really feel you. I'm cutting it here on the heart stuff. I really care for all of you going through this. A lot of us Divine Feminines have been where you're at. Keep coming back. I'm going to do more of these readings because I feel the need to help you continue, almost like an accountability thing, okay? We'll come up with a game plan to help you through. Now, the next card that comes is a powerful move. This could be a powerful move on your part as far as working towards a goal, a powerful move in physical reality. You're going to pack it up and go. Get away from all the toxicity. Just go, move. Some of you may be taking a bold action towards your DM to have your final closure. I personally, depending on your situation, but the majority of you that I'm picking up on, I have to say, that is not good. Don't do it. I say let the DM come to you. Of course, if you're a masculine energy, that's in your divine, okay, if you are a masculine, let me word this right, in your divine feminine energy, most of the time, feminine is receiving, okay? If you are a masculine who has done the DM wrong, maybe you do want to make that move towards them. But I feel it's more allow them to come to you. Some of you just need the closure. You need it done and over with, because you're done suffering. You're done sacrificing for this person. You are done. You're absolutely done. And you're ready for your rewards. Some of you out there have still been suffering financially. And I know a lot of readers are like, well, you're not a divine feminine if you don't have all the goods, you know, the material possessions and the money rolling in. Bullshit. Some of you don't have the money rolling in. Some of you are still struggling big time. Because there was never a let me put it this way, like my DM and me, we said our goodbyes. We said it's over. But there's still this, it's not done. It didn't finish because he never spoke. So understand, some of you are still struggling because of that type of situation. You never had that final closure. They do that purposely. Some of them are very aware of what's to come once this closure happens. So they would rather you suffer and struggle than to have that final closure. Spirit's working on them. Some of them are being driven crazy. They can't stop thinking about you. The love. All the things that you continually did for them. How much you gave. Some of them are so cocky, they think that they gave you. Some of them think it's reverse roles. They are ever so wrong, and they're going to be learning this. They're already learning it now. Spirit is touching their hearts now, and hopefully they'll get on the road to recovery and working through their issues that they had not worked through, the healing that they had to go through. Some of them are choosing not to at all. They don't want any part of it. Sorry if you guys heard that. I'm using my phone, and it's I had a call coming through. Anyway, about this powerful movement. This powerful move, it's really weird because it's like a chess piece. Oh. I used to play chess when I was a kid. There is a key going into this little keyhole here. Now, here's a chess piece here, and here's a chess piece here, and I would love somebody to comment for me down below. This one has a crown too. Is this the queen? And this is the king? Because that's what I'm getting. Now, on top of the world being the king, this is you finally conquering that masculine energy, your DMDF within. This is inside. This is inside you. You don't need your DM anymore. You put the key in the hole, you turned it, you unlocked it, and this was a very powerful move for you. Moving away from all of that and becoming one within. You don't need anyone. The divine is with you. Spirits are with you. You guys are so blessed. They want me to read on that card too. Hold on a second. I don't know that card either. That's a powerful card. I almost feel like you were, I feel like this and this are the same energies. And in some, I feel like there's energy in this where it's two separate, and it's like you kicked them to the curb kind of thing. But it's the roles, though. I'm not really sure which chess piece is which. And I Google it, but I'm using my phone. Hold on one second. 15. Let's see what she says in here. Her cards are amazing. So I got to put it up in the light, guys. Sorry. Action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention. So this is working on your goals too. Making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. Yay! Divine Feminine, positive changes. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique whole, a worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator to step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step forward or step towards your dreams. To take steps towards your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. And what an exciting read. This is a great final card. I am going to end this, but I will come back and do more. I really enjoyed this read. Um, I hope you guys liked it. You guys focus your intentions on your project. Spirit really wants you to do that. Before I run out of time, I just want to say please like, subscribe, share, comment below. How did you like the read? Does it reflect something that you've been through? Does it resonate with you? Let me know, okay? Well, this is Tammy signing off. Sayonara.